This is Clarence Cadiddlehopper, and you're watching my YouTube channel. Woo, doggy, let's go build, break, or blow something up. Hey guys, well, I got the camper base moved inside my garage. Just a one car, small garage, got a bunch of the cushions and stuff set up in here, got some of the plywood that came off of it. It's gonna be a work in progress. Next thing I'm gonna do is take off the flooring. Rip all of that off, get it stripped down to just the frame. Once I get the frame exposed, probably gonna flip it up on its side and do any rust maintenance that I need to, recoat it, repaint it, and just continue on. And yes, that is a leg lamp for my son's broken leg. Anyways, I will get back with you whenever I get started. By the way, I am using a different camera. Hopefully this one does better. My iPad got cracked and, well, I lost about, I don't know, an hour and 40 minutes worth of film and some other little segments. But that is how life goes. So I will talk to y'all later and see you soon. Alright guys, as you can see, I've started from the back, just started cleaning stuff off, getting some of the junk off of it, starting to remove some things, getting it ready to pull the vinyl off. But first, look up here at the front, and yes, I can walk all over this dude because it's already got jack stands on it. So, alright, so if you look up here at the front, you can see where it was leaking, and I just took some plywood and stuck in there and some braces, and it was still leaking. So it wouldn't have mattered what I did. There was pretty much no saving this thing because the floor is so bad under it. Whenever I get all of this pulled up, then I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And holy cow, it is bad. Alright guys, I don't know how well this is doing, but that's okay. So, you know what? I got the all of the laminate off. It's been 17 minutes since I talked to you last. And I don't know if your mom or dad ever told you this story. My grandma actually used to say this. She used to say, you know what? You need to put on new drawers before you go outside and go on a trip, because what happens if you have an accident? You end up going to the hospital. You're going to have dirty drawers on. Well, guess what? This old girl, she got some dirty drawers. If she'd have been in an accident, it'd have been embarrassing. I'm fixing to show you what I mean. Alright guys, time to see some ugly drawers. Alright, so you can tell the laminate was really stuck well. I haven't even really dug at it to see if I can get the rest of it off, but I do have to take it off so that I can find things like the screws that hold it down. And there's a lot of them. Now, I'm just going to start back at this side. We had noticed that, well, at least I'd noticed that my walls were moving on the bottom. Well, that's because they were rotten. Pretty much rotten around all the corners and the side. You can see. And we had some mold growing underneath some stuff, and the other corner, well, it's just about gone. All the way up. All the way up. And you know where the door was, I guess that's where we walked a lot, so laminate was stuck pretty good. It's not too bad around, you know. Then you get up to the very front, And oh my goodness, this isn't a little bit rotten. Guys, this is done. How did this thing not fall apart going down the road? I have no idea. I'm surprised one of the walls didn't fall off. Probably the only thing holding it going down the road was the top, keeping it together, and some of the benches actually tied in. So, there's my floor. Yeehaw. A couple little chunks over there that I grabbed and pulled off at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start removing this OSB, which is great that they could get it all in one piece. Of course, when I do mine, I'm gonna have to do mine in multiple pieces. So I'm going to do 3 sheets, one in the back, one in the middle, one in the front. I hope. I think the frame's going to line up to where I can do it that way. I think this frame is actually on 2-foot centers, and I can come across and do it that way. Put one, there's 2 foot, about here's 4 foot, and put one right there, go back, and in the middle, and then at the end I'll have 3 foot, because I should end up with about 11 foot by 6 foot, actually 11.2. But let me get my redneck wiring out of the way for my lights. There's the back end right there. I can come on back if I wanted. All I got to do is weld me a little bit of tubing in there, strengthen up this bumper right here, maybe even extend onto it. Shouldn't be that hard. Great thing is, I've already got jack stands on all 4 corners, and that's going to be a positive plus. But we're going to continue on, and I'll come back and see you again. I'll let you know whenever I get it done, and I'll show you what it looks like after I clean up. Y'all have a good evening. Night. All right, guys. It's been maybe 12 minutes, maybe 15. We'll call it 15. I said goodnight, but guess what? I couldn't help myself. I wanted to see this frame and see just what kind of shape it's in. So I'm gonna let you see it just like I see it. I just flipped the floor up off of it, just lean it over, and here we go. Not too bad. Haven't gotten my tape out yet to see what kind of layout I'm going to have, but as you can see, it's a 1.5 by 4 inch C-channel. The side frames are reinforced at the axles, double welded, and yeah, not too bad. Got center support right there at the axle. Yeah, I think this will work. So everything is see if I can find a good spot. You can see it's all fitted around it, and then it's welded. I don't know if you can see that as well as I can. Let's see if I can find another one. Got a little more light. Well, anyways, where the C-channel is cut, it's been welded down the side of it. Hey, you know what? And then on the inside, it's been tacked. So, that's not bad. I've seen much worse than this. Shoot, my first trailer was a whole lot worse than this. And I drove all sorts of stuff on it. So I'm going to start disassembling all the rest of this junk tomorrow. And who knows, maybe I'll just take you along for the ride and do a little speedy video with some music in the background. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Night.